Hello guys, this is Loca at Waiwari 263, and today I'm one. Welcome again to our show, The Talk at Waiwari 263, where we bring you different personalities and we do what we call edutainment. We have to be entertained, at the same time educated and informed. So in our program today, we are joined by the project director of STF Trustee, that is Save the Family Trustee Director, and a member in sales and marketing department later on the interview and our show. So Zimbabwe, allow me to take this opportunity to introduce to you the director of Save the Family Trusts, Mr. Alex Maruf.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Thank you, and it's my pleasure to host you here. And now I want to know more about what is Save the Family Trustee Zimbabwe. What does it do? What is it?
Save the Family Trust is a non-profit organization which runs or which incorporates the life coach services, the beekeeping projects, and in fact, beekeeping falls under life skills programs within the organization.
Okay. So there's quite a range of services offered there by Save the Family Trust. And to my interest now, we have here, you brought us, when we talked last time, when you say you want to come to the interview, it's talked about this organic honey product. How does it link, what is it, how does it link to Save the Family Trust?
Beekeeping, organic honey.
Yes, you talked about beekeeping,
yes.
And then we have now the products.
Yes.
How did you come up with the product as the trustee, and why is it important for the trust to bring us a product like that?
Organic honey is one of the life skills. It's one of the products out of the life skills program, which is beekeeping.
Okay. So at some point, it's a Save the Family Trustee. You teach people on how to keep bees. It's a farming process.
Yes, it's actually one of the skills that we are empowering our communities with.
Okay, that is good. So then here you have the product. You also go further and you do the production part of, you process the honey and you have a product.
Yes, under organic honey or under beekeeping as a project,
yes.
We have the training.
Yes.
The training, we have the equipment, we have actually the honey itself.
Wow.
So in other words, we are empowering people to do beekeeping as a skill, because out of that project, that's when you can get the honey cell, get empowered to sustain oneself.
Wow, that is good. I have to appreciate this, Zimbabwe. There are no much of these trustees which are going down with the objectives, whatever they would have stated in their constitutions and objectives books, but this one, trust me, is going somewhere. So this brings us to another question, which is, why then, of all the services you mentioned that are offered by the trust, you bring us today the organic honey? Why of all the services, organic honey?
Thank you, Peace.
Yes.
My task is to briefly touch on the background of organic honey.
Yes, we need to.
And touch on how it has continued to feature because of the demand.
Yes.
When we bought our property in Gweru, we inherited bees that were coming through from one of the events, bathroom events. And one of those days, our own daughter she's keen and interested in dogs. And she was bathing one of the dogs we had in the home. And I had bought her the shampoo that was written, "Don't use with bees."
Yes.
And then she bathed the dog and clean, as you can imagine, the dog. Then the same dog ran by the oven where the bees were.
Yes.
And then the bees were irritated by the scent, the smell, or the shampoo that was used on
Yes,
giving
it
it a bath.
was labeled,
Yes.
don't use.
Yes, and we didn't know it.
Yes.
So the bees stung the dog, and then the dog, out of that experience, ran to me. I was coming from the cottage somewhere, and hey, you can imagine, the dog came to me, and the bees followed it through, and I was equally beaten. I was equally stung. Eaten out of my wife, who actually rushed me to the hospital.
Pasina zvapo maronda asingaperi enyuchi idzodzo.
Oh yeah. Then out of the hospital, in fact, the admission to the hospital and the recovery actually was a transformation phase for me, because that's when we decided to live in harmony with the same bees. Then we started harvesting the same, taking the same bees from the oven, coming up and creating an apiary by the property corner somewhere. The first beehive, the second beehive, the third, up to 8 in 6 months.
Yes, and as I remember when I researched, the trust used to run at your house.
Yes. Initially we started in the home.
Yes.
That bathroom oven was in the home. That's how we inherited, and that's how we started the beekeeping project.
Okay, so it was just a human-animal conflict resolution, a solution.
Yes.
You solved the disagreements.
Yes. In the end, it became such a sustainable project as far as Save the Family Trust is concerned.
Wow.
Right.
Then an interesting story, Zimbabwe. Yes, it's good to be here.
And then the demand side. You can imagine how we then started. It was organic honey. We would do harvest and sell the honey, and some would book for the honeycombs.
Okay.
So there are two things here. There's a honeycomb, and there's the actual honey. After processing it, we drip it and then process, and then we would sell the quality organic honey in the context, because it's straight from the beehive.
Okay.
And then, out of interest, as time went on, those with flus, those with their benefits, medicinal benefits related to honey, and because of its originality, we noted that the demand for our honey became so popular within the Midlands, in Zimbabwe at large.
Yes.
And more so when COVID came. You can imagine what happened. People were coming in for the treatment for COVID. Was then ginger,
Yes, that was
garlic.
2021.
Yes. Ginger, garlic, and honey. And being known for producing and supplying genuine honey in Kweru, in Zimbabwe at large, we had so many people who came over and who were asking for our honey, and the demand just.
Yes. And it's a nice story that they've now bring the organic honey to us. Kunenge vasati vaziva about the brand Organic Honey. Marinzi kuti rakatamikira the process is quite an interesting story. Yes, welcome back, Waiwari 263 and all Zimbabweans. Here we are now on our second segment where we still have the project director of Save This Family Trust, which brought us today their brand, which is Organic Honey. And before the break, they mentioned and explorated more on their background and where and how the Organic Honey started. And now we want to know, Mr. Director, why would you recommend someone to add to their shopping list Organic Honey? Choose kuti kune vamwe vangasitambotanga kumbwisa uchi in general, honey in general on their shopping list, and those ones vangachiisa but not Organic Honey brand. How would and why would you recommend that person?
Thank you, Peace. Organic honey is straight from the beehive.
Yes.
The honey comes straight from the beehive.
Yes.
And the benefits are for culinary purposes, for cosmetic purposes, and for medicinal purposes.
Oh, so it's so useful.
Yeah. So in other words, because it's so natural in its nature, because it's just coming straight from the beehive, it has become so popular, especially on those who have since tasted it and who have used it before. And those who are currently buying. We have regular customers for the last 10 years who are almost buying every month as we go. So we really do appreciate that. And the benefits are noted as cited already. Take note, there are some who are also buying honey from elsewhere, which is very good. We do appreciate that. But take note, our industry is equally full of some unethical practices where some of the market or the production side, they use syrup plus sugar and all that stuff that unfortunately is unethical. But the people are doing it. So I would really encourage my industry in particular to continue to stick to like what we are doing currently and what we will always do. We've maintained our standards to ensure that we sell the correct brand and maintain the same brand called Organic Honey in its original form, straight from the beehive and straight to our target market.
Wow. And as I'm holding this this bottle, it feels so good. It's quality. It's good. Chakagadzirwa nerudo, if I can say. Yes. So nezvautaura kuti sure kune dzimwe dzinenge dzichizogadzirwa with those people, yet isusu who are to consume what is health, but we end up going in danger, and it. So tazvinzwira and say Organic Honey haina zvakambowanzwa nditi. So with this, I think we have to thank the director, Mr. Director, for coming. Thank you.
Do you believe in yourself? Okay, sharp. If you do, don't be demotivated. As you know, Rome wasn't built in one day. But when it's time you think you are ready to build or renovate your home or industry anywhere in SA, better you contact us. Done Builders, as we offer a complete innovative building design for every budget. That is small and medium home and industrial projects. Hashtag 2022, making my home my home.
So as I have mentioned earlier on, I said we have in the studio one of the key members of Organic Honey, who is in the Department of Sales and Marketing. Yes, thank you.
My name is Method Stole,
Yes.
in the Sales and Marketing
Yes.
Department.
And he is a qualified driver, a good one. So, to proceed, as we have heard from the previous segments, the background of organic honey, tikakwanisa kuzonzwisa why we should add up on our shopping list organic honey. But now the question now, if I am to prophesy, that one ari kumba akubvunza kuti okay, I have and ndanzwa zvese izvi zvataurwa, but where can I have my organic honey product? Can you explain us?
Okay, thank you so much for that. To us, borders are not limits.
Yes.
Currently, we are based in Gweru, 28 Oreo Crescent, Northly, just opposite Nashville High School.
Yes. That is where your headquarters is.
Yes, for those who are well acquainted with Gweru, it's behind Gweru Polytechnic College.
Okay.
Yes. And you can contact our numbers there. Alex 07723
Yes.
quad 0
I
8.
have to write those ones. Okay.
Okay.
That is for Alex.
For Alex, yes.
The project,
The project
director.
director. Yes, you can contact him.
Okay.
And you can also contact Method. That's me.
Yes.
0777 459
459
744.
744. And for easy access, I will write down the numbers on the description of this video below. If you are watching on YouTube. So,
And as I said, borders are not our limits.
yes.
We're all over the continent this year. As you know, globally, this globe has been brought together us through internet.
Yes.
In Harare, we've got Rugare, and you can also take the number 0773
Yes.
592 743.
That is Rugare.
Rugare, yes. In South Africa, Johannesburg.
Wow. Even outside Zimbabwe.
Yes, it's
Agents.
outside Zimbabwe.
Okay.
We've got Kudzi and Brighton, they are our agents there, they're distributing our brand.
Yes.
You can take the number 2,
Yes.
it's +27
+27
83
83
200
200
84
84
73.
73.
Yes, that's in Johannesburg, South Africa. In Capetown, is Talio in Moses.
Okay.
The number 2.
Okay. Singadupedza nguva.
Okay.
That one is in Cape Town.
Yes, in
Then-
Canada,
Yes.
in UK, and in
Yes.
Zambia.
Wow.
Yes.
That is where you are. You actually distribute organic honey to those places.
Yes.
Okay, that is quite interesting. So I don't know Manje. On those places you mentioned, there's someone who is in Kadoma. There's someone who is in Mutare. If you did mention Mutare,
All right,
I
okay.
don't recall. But I just want to say that person who is not in the place you mentioned, are they still in your distribution channel and targets? I know wanna your product how?
Of course, they are incorporated.
Yes.
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 We've got our WhatsApp number.
Yes.
You can put an order there,
Yes.
anywhere in Zimbabwe, anywhere in the world.
And you bring the product.
Yes.
There. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, for instance, your product is, as I can see, is packaged in 500 grams bottles. Are there any other like 1 liter or 1 kg and other packages, or we just have 500 grams ones?
You know, as producers, we have to meet
the needs of every customer.
Yes.
For now, we've got 500 grams in our stock.
Yes.
But if someone puts an order, we can package as to his or her specification.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that will be according kana chinga apa in inquiry or order or any contribution by that platform mataura ye WhatsApp and
Yes.
Okay. And see, apart from WhatsApp, do you have any other social media or other platform where people can contact with you and or just give feedback? Because there are people who are watching now about your squeezing more. We may not be covering every question,
Yes, please. Currently, we are, as I have said, we are active on WhatsApp and also a Facebook page.
Okay, you have a Facebook page?
Yes, Organic Honey 08.
Organic Honey 08.
Yes, that's our authentic
Hopefully
page.
you catch that one.
Yes, Organic Honey 08.
Okay.
Yes. That's our.
So people can go there.
Yes.
Okay. And hopefully you respond because organizations we are blue we are being blue chicken.
No, that one is well attended to.
Okay. So as we come to an end of today's show, I would like to appreciate the project director of Save the Family Trusts and the salesperson here, Mr. Method, for coming to the studio. And as we have heard Mr. Method as a closing up summary, I just want to know, you said you provide other services like life skill programs, marriage enrichment, parenting skills, premarital and marital counseling, among others you mentioned that were mentioned before. And how then people can contact you or have these services that the trust offers? Are they going to use this contact details you gave us of the organic honey, or there is separate method there?
Currently, yes, I can say yes, we can use these contacts.
Okay.
And on top of that, we've got also an email for Save the Family Trust. We run workshops and parenting seminars. We usually have invites when we are having the seminars and the workshops.
Yes.
And also on the skills programs, we also run training workshops, training seminars on the organic honey.
Yes.
And usually we use our WhatsApp number for invites, and also the Save the Family Trust at gmail.com email number.
Wow, that is quite interesting and good to know. And with that, I don't know, any last words you may want to say to our viewers at Waiwari 263 and also on Organic Honey customers? They are loyal customers, I know, out there. And what do you want to say to them?
I've got many words.
Yes.
But all in all, what I can say is Organic Honey is the brand for you.
Wow. Thank you. That was Mr. Method representing the Organic Honey, which is brought to you by Save the Family Trust. And we have come to the end of our show today. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Also like and share our videos. There are so many videos down there, and you can scroll and watch them and share with the family. You don't know, maybe you are also interested, but someone there outside I really needed this information. So do share the information about Organic Honey, about Waiwari 263, where we bring you different personalities and solutions. And thank you.